Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, bringing you guys Boruto episode 34 this time. I just got done watching episode 33, which is why you might have noticed that I'm wearing the same clothes in like the same exact position as the last video. Although this will be a few days in between that you'll be watching, so I think I'll be releasing this on Saturday, but not like me saying that now matters because you'll be watching this whenever it's released. So yeah, um, just because I want to quickly reiterate what I said in episode 33, or at least at the start. The webcam is going to be a little off from where I'm looking because my monitor is going in to be repaired or possibly getting replaced. So that is why you'll notice that the webcam is a little bit off, and I might not always be looking directly at the webcam. I'm not sure how it looks right now when I look at it, because I can't look at it and look over at my other monitor to tell. I can't look both ways. But no, but that's why I said that in the last video, but I just want to say it again in case, like, I don't know if last episode is kind of filler that a lot of people might not bother even watching my reaction to. And I'm not sure if this one is going to be filler as well, or if it's going to get into the story. It might be something good that people want to see, and more people might watch this. So that's why monitor's being fixed. Once the monitor's back, it'll go back to the original camera angle that you've seen in, all my previous episodes prior to 32, where I had, like, all my issues. But yeah, that's that. I don't want to go too far into that because I talked way more last time. And yeah, so the last episode, even though I just watched it, I'm gonna do a quick recap for I guess you guys mostly. But I'm gonna leave it like really quick. We had Inojin struggling with the fact that he kind of lost interest in drawing. I think a little bit. He kind of lost his motivation for drawing in a way, and that caused his chakra input to when he like uses jutsu to not be sufficient enough to sustain the drawing in its like form. And so the whole episode is basically him struggling with that, talking to different people, trying to get some help. And at the end of the episode, he, thanks to Himawari and her awesome drawing, he managed to find his motivation again. So yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It was a really fun little episode. Once again, I said it during the last episode, I definitely feel like it was filler. I've been told there's technically no filler, but I don't know. I'd say that's pretty filler if you ask me. But yeah, but that, just because I say filler, I think some people think that means it's bad. Like, it's not, it wasn't a bad episode, it was just definitely filler. Like, I didn't have to watch that to understand the main story throughout the show. So anyway, I think that'll probably do it. I don't think I really need to go into anymore, especially since I just watched it personally. So yeah, let's get into episode 34. Alrighty, so we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Nice. Alright, audio's working, right? Yep. Cool. Oh, they were supposed to go out to dinner. Sarada. Oh no. Oh, it's almost time for graduation exams. Nice. What's the big deal about graduation? Seriously? Do you not want to become a shinobi? Hmm. They all seem so much stronger than Naruto and friends were back then. I can't believe they have to like study so hard or train. But standards might have gone up. So now what, Boruto? Oh, we get the intro. That's what we get. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't try to sync your footage to my singing, by the way. I sometimes do the noises after. I probably shouldn't do that. I just realized that I actually, for the full length, other full length shows that I watch for other reactors. I try to sync to them singing sometimes, and I'm like, I wait until after they do the notes and then I repeat it again. I like don't do it with the song sometimes. I don't know. I tried to do it in sync with that one. Don't judge me. Alright. And we're back into it. Did he just go to Thunderburger by himself? Feels bad, man. Is that Chocho? Yep. I'm guessing they're gonna be a team. They're always together already. I'm still wondering about Boruto's team. I had some theories about that a bit back. Holy Chocho. I'm so tired I don't have an appetite. Wait, what? Yeah, they're all talking about their training that you're not doing. Oh, Jesus, Mitsuki, what the hell? Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be Boruto, Mitsuki, and Sarada is what I thought his team was gonna be. Oh, is it that guy again? Oh. Oh, jeez. I said oh, jeez, because he kind of reminds me of, Oh, he is the... He is that movie guy. Seeing him with his white hair like that gave me, like, super, Jiraiya vibes. Even though it's not nearly as long. I don't know why. I just saw him and was like, oh, he reminds me of Jiraiya. Freaking Chocho. Oh god, Chocho, chill. Calm down. They gotta catch it. Is that just a zoomed in picture or is that really big? Alright, a fishing episode, cool. Oh, their next break, maybe? Are they gonna fast forward to that? I'm guessing they're going. Oh, Sarada. Hmm. If he doesn't have anything going, I kinda like his mentality there. As long as he doesn't have some kind of like secret agenda. Yep. I like this conversation. This is great. Such a weird sound effect. Have we seen who Lee married? I guess it might not be married. I've jumped to assumptions. Who Lee had a kid with for Metal? Or does Metal look up to him? I'm pretty sure we know. He said dad when Lee showed up, right? But did we see who Lee married? Let's be real. Lee probably married Guy Sensei. I'm just kidding. So many fishing rods. With that many people fishing, they're just like bound to catch one. Uh-oh. Oh, that sound effect means they ain't getting crap. Master Denki. I forgot he's rich. Hmm. I actually did some river fishing one time, and I remember it rained before, and it made the fishing really bad because the water rose a bit. That's fact. They got their facts right. Oh, oh snap! Oh, thing's a beast. Oh, rip. Hate when that happens. Did they bring backup food? I know they mentioned getting like curry supply. Yeah, so they are still making curry. Nah, Boruto just wants the eternal carp, and they just all gave up on him. You got this, Boruto. Uh-oh, Sarada, what are you thinking? Oh, nothing, I guess. That gives me vibes back to that, it might have been filler, I can't remember. But that eternal Genin that was like really good at cooking back in Naruto, like a long ass time ago. Freaking Chocho. Aw. Whoa. It's kind of a cool shot. He's gonna try again. He's got it this time. He just had the wind told him. Sarada gonna go talk to him. Hmm. So he does have a reel. I was wondering, he was just like pulling on it before. You didn't see him like reeling. Hmm. Oh, Sarada, you big softy. Fucking Boruto always makes it worse. Look at his line. Are those bites? Or is that just the water moving it? I almost forgot she was evil and badass one time. Oh, there it is. Oh, is it? I think like a demon. Grab onto him. Yeah, everyone's gonna have to come. Hold on, right? Oh god, don't grab him by the jacket. That's gonna like rip. Pretty interesting music in the background. Oh, a oh, Nue. Can she summon him? Oh my god, it's tiny! Thing's adorable. Oh. Nice! Line is unbreakable. Damn. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, love. I'm just kidding. You guys got this. It'd be cool if everyone else comes to help too. Oh. Cho needs to grab one with her giant hands. Oh, shadow possession. Nice. Oh shit! Just gonna is that just gonna kill it? Or like stun it a little maybe? Oh nice. See, I expected them to throwing Ninja Star at it. Fucking metal. See, I expected them to just all grab on and pull. I kind of like this better. They're all utilizing their skills. That thing is cool. Holy crap, that thing is big, or is that just perspective? Oh, shadow clones. They just grab onto it. Nice. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Aw, pretty. Yeah, because of light pollution. So, I definitely feel like we're getting these flashbacks because it is graduation soon, and they might be splitting up soon. I mean, obviously, that's why they're doing it, but I think, like, in the coming episodes, we're going to be getting into graduation. Nice. Ah, that's the end. Do 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 do. Mm. That was a fun episode, though. Do 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 do. Man. Do do do. What am I gonna cook tonight? After I'm done editing, I'm probably gonna make something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. Alright, so after credits again? Oh shit. Ooh. Uh-oh. No, Moon Guy is dying. Oh, uh-oh. Oh shit. Well, oh god. Okay, that's preview. Alrighty, guys. So that is the end of episode 34. Um, so that was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I think this one was a lot more relevant, even though it wasn't relevant in like a big like arc main story kind of way. It was relevant in the fact that you got to see all the characters together and like got to see them, utilizing some of their strengths. It wasn't, a ton, but like they weren't going all out is what I mean. But it was definitely, I think this is going to be a fun episode that they can like look back on when they, in the future of the show, they could use as motivation and like meaningful like inspiration kind of stuff that they do sometimes. And whatchamacallit, I guess one of the biggest things about this episode for like story wise was knowing that class rep, that I never remember her name. I always call her class rep even still. But she can summon Nue. Like we saw it on her hand, like the little like eye kind of thing on her hand when at the end of her arc. But we didn't see her actually like able to summon. And that's cool. And I thought it was just going to be like a cute little pet thing, but it actually has power. It was able to like infuse those like shadowy snake kind of things to make the line unbreakable, which is crazy. Like that's like the best demonstration of power in my opinion that any of the characters have shown. But yeah, so that's just really cool. I think that was one of like the biggest takeaways from this episode, that like, because I've been trying to find justification of why an episode wouldn't be considered filler. Be mostly, I think the reason why I look at it in that aspect is because I've been told that there's not supposed to be any filler in Boruto, but clearly there is some. But yeah, so this definitely, I feel like you could skip and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You'd just be surprised by her using that ability later on rather than seeing it now. Um, but yeah, I was mentioning during the episode that, as soon as I started showing the flashbacks, it kind of clicked in my mind that I know this episode had like the whole theme of like eternal friendship, and we know that they're going to be breaking up into 3-person teams and kind of going their own way, and they did team up for some bigger missions in Naruto with like a bunch of the teams together, but they also did some like 2-team things, right? 2 and 3 teams combine and go on missions together. So they're still gonna see each other, but it's definitely like, there's a big difference between going on a mission here and there with someone and going to school with them like every day. So I can definitely see where they're coming from with that. and it's definitely giving vibes of that they're going to graduate soon. Now, with that after credit thing, is that just further teasing future plot, or is that going to happen soon? So, um, talking about that for a bit, because honestly, like, I don't have a lot to talk about for this episode aside from what I've already mentioned with the whole like friendship splitting up and graduation coming up, and then also the end credit. And so that might be the bulk, or it might be a short discussion is what I'm trying to say. But the end credit there, we know that they were talking about something being up with the dimension. Now, I don't know. I'm wondering if, like, it almost reminds me, because we saw those aliens people, that the same people as Kaguya. I think that's her name. The lady that, like, brought chakra to, that planet. And she, well, I guess, yeah, they're like aliens. I'm just gonna call them aliens because I don't know what they are. I don't remember. I don't think she ever gave a name for her people, right? In the original Naruto series, I'm not sure. Anyway, I get some serious Gurren Lagann vibes, where you know how they needed in Gurren Lagann. I'm gonna just talk about it because it is kind of spoilery for that show, but that show is so old that if you haven't seen it by now, then you deserve to be spoiled. I guess you can stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled with a little bit of stuff from Gurren Lagann. But Gurren Lagann had sort of like the storyline where the human population, like, if it reached a certain point in like the amount of humans on Earth, then they would be attacked, you know? And I'm wondering if they're reaching a certain population count, like where there's so many ninja and so many chakra users around that these aliens are detecting that and want to come into, like, they don't want another civilization to become as powerful as them. And that's what they're worried about. And that's why they might be heading there. Because they mentioned, like, some kind of, like, I want to say it was like a dimensional number, like a dimensional rating kind of thing that they had on where Kaguya went, and they said, like, oh, I wonder what she did there or something. So I don't think they realized that the whole planet has chakra or something, like a lot of the people there or whatnot, or if there's something else. It might be something else entirely. So another theory I have with that is that there's like a, and it also supports it a little more, like there's a dimensional wall cracking where something is gonna come through. And I don't know if that cracking that we saw from the moon guy's perspective is like a dimensional door that is gonna allow those aliens to, like, come in and attack, or is this a dimensional door to something more evil, and those aliens are gonna end up being, like, kind of good guys trying to prevent this, like, big evil from being released. I don't know. Or is it going to be like a three-way war? We have this, like, big evil, and then we have the aliens who want to stop the big evil, but their methods for stopping it aren't, like, justified. So they're kind of, like, good and bad. They want to stop the evil, but, who knows? They might want to kill, like, half the chakra users on Earth or whatever planet, Boruto is based off of. And then we have the, Boruto and the gang who obviously want to save it, but it almost seems too early for this big conflict. So I wonder if that's just, like, to remind us that this big conflict is something that's going to show up in the long run. Because, I mean, Boruto's not even close to being strong enough to deal with, like, Kaguya-level baddies, So I'm thinking, I want to say, like, the safe bet is that's just, like, furthering the plot that they've given us and reminding us, like, hey, this is still a thing, but it's still not going to happen for a while. Especially because I imagine that's a big fight, and this is going off of slight spoiler information. It's not really, I don't know if it's considered spoiler information, but I was told someone said to me at one point, it might have been in one of my earlier reactions, one of the comments, but it was mentioned that I should skip all the way to the tuning exams, is what someone told me, because that's when the show gets good. So unfortunately, to me, that means none of this like huge plotline stuff is gonna happen before the tuning exams. Um, but unless, you know, maybe this plot line is like something that does happen, but that person that said that just didn't find it interesting. I don't know. But I obviously don't plan on skipping. I would never do that kind of thing. I like watching every episode, even if people told me that I should skip like, you know, 32, 33, and 34 because they're filler. I would have watched them anyway, to be honest. But yeah, I guess if there was enough people telling me to skip it, I would have watched it on my own time while I was like relaxing and wouldn't have done reaction to it, and then I would have done reaction to like the next ones. I don't like that kind of thing though. I want to have reactions to everything, so until people start rallying in my comments that they want me to skip episodes, I'm gonna keep doing them. But regardless of all that, I kind of got sidetracked. I'm thinking, I do still think, like, the next thing coming up is going to be them graduating. I just don't know how big of a deal that they're going to make it in this show. Because obviously the graduation and stuff happened in, like, the first, like, episode or two of Naruto, right? I believe. It might have even been the first episode he graduated. So I don't know how big they're going to make it on here. It definitely seems like their standards went up. I talked about it during the episode. Because these ninja are already, like, the kids in this class are already way stronger, I feel like, than the kids in Naruto's class. So I'm thinking that they've just upped the, you know, maybe their education has just gotten better, or I don't know, maybe the power level of shinobi slowly like escalates. I'm not sure what like has made the criteria rise in like their village, and maybe the other village too. But, you know, like I said, they also know how to walk on water already, which is something Naruto didn't learn until, you know, with Jiraiya. Like, was that during, was that, did he, was that one of the first things he learned with Jiraiya? That's what I feel like. I forget exactly the order of how all that went, but still, like, he had graduated, gone on some missions and everything before he even learned how to do that. Same with, his first big mission is where he learned how to, like, walk up a tree. And that kind of stuff, which we've seen them doing in the academy already, so they definitely upped what they teach you in the academy, so I don't know what their graduation exam's gonna be like. It seemed like everyone was, like, pushing really hard for it, so maybe it is gonna be, like, a challenging sort of thing, but I imagine all the characters we've gotten, like, names for and seen on camera a decent amount are gonna be, are definitely gonna pass. I'm wondering if some of them are gonna fail, like some of those, like the weird kid with like the biker hair, like I can't remember what that hairstyle is called, and he has like blushing cheeks. Like, we haven't seen like anything. Like, I don't even know if they've mentioned his name throughout the whole show. And there's a few others. I wonder if any of them like won't pass. Or if just like everyone's gonna pass. But I guess we'll see. I mean, obviously, I think the main characters that we've seen so far, like, you know, Boruto, Shikadai, Inojin, Mitsuki. I'm not gonna sit here and try to name all of them. I started naming them. I'm like, oh shit, there's actually more than I thought there were. But no, there is a lot of characters, and I'm sure all of them are gonna pass. But I guess I just wonder how they're gonna do the team dynamic in Boruto. Where, you know, like I said, in Naruto, they had like them going on missions every now and then, and you saw them like sometimes they do like episodes of them alone without even Naruto being involved, going on their own little missions. So I wonder how much the characters are going to be relevant once everyone splits up into their teams after graduation. So pretty interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing all that. I wonder if this kind of almost seemed like a transition episode, like we might be getting into like more story stuff next, which is exciting. That means I once again, I somehow always decide to do my multi-episode drops when we're in the middle of filler. uh, Except I did do during an arc. I did do 2 of the episodes that went really good together. I did do that. But I also remember another time where I just out of the blue decided to do 2 episodes, and it happened to be on 2 filler as well. So kind of funny that I keep doing that. But yeah, it was a good episode, and I look forward to what's coming up. I'm hoping we're getting into like the story stuff next. I'm hoping episode 35 is gonna be maybe more about graduation, or whatever arc it's moving on to. I hope we do get into it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And I also have Patreon, which you can support me on. I really appreciate it if you do. And if you do support me on Patreon, you get some benefits. Like, eventually, once I get enough patrons, I'll be doing polls to vote for new shows to replace slots, so that way you guys can pick what I watch rather than me picking what I watch. And then also there's another tier where you can get full-length reactions, so you can see the full episodes instead of seeing the cut-up stuff that I put on Vimeo. So yeah, that's that, and hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.